Hey, what's up guys? Sean here, back with another video. This weekend Sarah and I have traveled back to Hopkins Prairie in the Ocala National Forest, and we're out here for a couple nights to camp. So far so good. We got here and we were the only people in the whole camping area here, so fingers crossed it'll stay that way. It's a beautiful place out here. As you can see, we got a site that's right on the prairie. Beautiful. Can't wait to get into it. Let's do it. Well, we needed some time to get away, and everything's been so hectic lately. We just had to get out of the house. We brought our hammocks out here, but we're also going to go ahead and set the tent up too. We got some firewood. We got some good food to cook. We're just going to enjoy ourselves out here for the weekend. We got to get this tent set up to start with, so let's do it. I'd say that's pretty relaxed. So we're just going to leave the top off of it for now. If it starts to rain or looks like it's going to rain, we'll go ahead and cover it up. But for now, we're going to let the breeze blow through there and keep it as cool as possible. We're in Florida here, so it's mid-September. It's still up in the 80s, but we got a nice breeze blowing today, so looks like it's going to be pretty nice this weekend. Fingers crossed. It's been raining for the last week or so, or a little more. We're going to leave that top off of it. Now we're going to get out the air mattress and make things comfortable. Well, I saved you the trouble of having to watch us squeeze that queen size mattress into that 3-person tent. But it fits actually pretty well. We haven't got the beds made up or anything like that, but everything's in there. Now it's time to get these hammocks up. Well, as you can see, Sarah's got her hammock set up. Time for me to set mine up. Well guys, we got the hammocks up, we got the tent up. Now it's time to do a little relaxing before it's time to make dinner. This is not a bushcrafting camping trip, this is purely relaxation.
She left the silo and came back with the culprit. She waited on for
Decided that me and Skip would take a little walk. Come down here and see what we can see down here by the prairie. It's a beautiful place down here. If you ever get a chance, it's in the Ocala National Forest. It's called Hopkins Prairie. Beautiful spot. Skip, you falling asleep? All right, buddy, let's go. Let's go. Pretty awesome, guys. We pretty much got this whole place to ourselves. Such a beautiful place. And the breeze blowing through these trees. Man, it sounds so nice. It's not cool, but it's not hot. It's enjoyable. That's a little bat house they've got set up over there. In the evenings, the bats come flying out of that thing. I'd like to try to catch some of them on video, but it's typically so dark you can't see them. We're trying to keep Skip and Maddie on a short leash. On the way in, we saw this little rattlesnake. Just a little pygmy, but you know, it's still being hot here in Florida. The snakes are out, so got to try to keep a close eye on him. Skip knows he wants to literally walk and pee on anything that isn't moving, so kind of got to keep an eye on him. Well guys, it's time to make dinner. As you can see, I'm kind of cheating. We're using the barbecue grill tonight. Like I said, it's all about relaxing. Actually have a little charcoal in there too. We did bring some firewood that we stopped and picked up. It's been raining, like I said, so I didn't know how much firewood I'd be able to get out here. So we stopped and picked some up, and I'll be building the fire a little bit later just to kind of enjoy the fire. But tonight we're going to cook on the little grill right there. And I've got this steak we're going to be grilling up. I got to get it seasoned up and get it on the grill. So it's about time for dinner, and that means it's about time for a mixed drink. We're going to do something simple. We're just going to do some salt and pepper and some garlic. Maybe garlic. Well, apparently the garlic is all wet or damp or something and doesn't want to come out. So, looks like tonight on the steak we get salt and pepper.
Sam burst through the deerskin door of the tree. He pulled on his deerskin jacket and waved his gloved hand.
Well guys, I know it's pretty dark. We had a really good dinner tonight. Kind of sat around and just kind of listened to a book and relaxed for a while. So we had a really good day today. I think we're fixing to call it for the night. Sit here and enjoy this fire for a little while. And get to bed. See you guys in the morning. Hey, good morning guys. Have to admit it was a little bit of a rough night last night. It stayed pretty warm. I tried to sleep in the tent, but I just can't seem to pull it off anymore. It's too hot in that tent, and I just prefer my hammock. But finally got up and got back in the hammock, and I got to sleep, I guess, about 1 o'clock this morning maybe, and slept pretty good after that till about 7. Hopped up. Gotta get you guys a time lapse of this sunrise. Now it's time to head back to camp and get some coffee going. Well, lucky enough for me, the coals were still hot and I was able to use my little pocket bellows to blow it back to flame. So stack some firewood on it and we're good to go. Time to make some coffee. Alright, so last night I kind of dropped, or yesterday I should say, I kind of dropped the ball by just hanging out and being lazy and relaxing. Well, I kind of had a tough time getting the fire going last night. Got it going. I had to use my cotton balls and stuff, but I kind of waited too late and it got dark on me real fast. So today we're gonna get back in the groove and kind of gather up some fire stuff and get back camping with a purpose. I know I wanted to just relax and stuff like that, but some things still have to be done. And I know that, and I didn't do it. But we made it through the night anyway. But now I'm gonna make my coffee. I got my little GSI Java Light, I think it's called now. I done forgot. But it's GSI Outdoors. I love this little thing. So simple to use. I got my water boiling on the fire over there. Literally, you just clip it onto the cup. Voila, you got a coffee filter. So now I'm gonna put my coffee in it and get some hot water on it and get me a cup of coffee. I'm ready for it. And then we're gonna get this day started. Ooh, I hear the wife coming out of the tent. Better get on the ball. Coffee. That's good. Now, we got to get this bacon on the fire. This morning's going to be a pretty simple breakfast. We're going to do grits and bacon. Just simple. We're not really super hungry and it'll be pretty easy if I don't die of smoke inhalation. So I went the cheap route, and you guys know me, that's how I'm gonna do. So I went ahead and got one of the Ozark Trail 5-quart, what are they called? Dutch ovens. Went ahead and got one of those. Now, it was less than 20 bucks. I'm not expecting anything spectacular from it. But for just carrying around, throwing it in the back of my truck, taking camping like this, I wouldn't want to spend the money on an expensive like Griswold or something like that. And though I would love to have one, I wouldn't want to carry something like that around for camp. So we're going to test this thing out and see if we can make it work. I wish I had done it like I did my Blackstone griddle and sanded it down and everything first, because man, the inside of this thing feels like sandpaper. But I oiled it down, I got it on the fire heating up, and we're just going to see how it does. For less than 20 bucks, it's kind of hard to go wrong with it. And if nothing else, when I get home, I'll clean it out and sand it down and make it better. So that's what we're doing right now. We're fixing to get this bacon in here, so let's go. we're very sophisticated around here, and we eat only the best, which is why I already ate the bacon before I showed it to you. And it was good. But for our grits, we're just doing some little simple instant cheese grits. And it works out good because I can just heat the coffee or heat the water up in my little coffee pot and make my coffee with it. And then we just stir it into the instant grits. And it's a simple breakfast. Doesn't take up a lot of time. Doesn't take up, you know, a lot of plates and pots and all that stuff cooking. So we're going to sit here and enjoy our breakfast and then see what else we can get into today. Here's a quick poll for you. My wife puts honey in her cheese grits. Does anybody else in this world put honey in their cheese grits? Never heard of that. Is that a thing? Do you guys put honey in your cheese grits? Leave me a comment down there. Let me know. Well, as you can see, we got some storm clouds rolling in, so we're ready in camp. I guess the forecast says we should have a little bit of rain today. Sarah's got her hammock set up. She wants to try to sleep in her hammock tonight. So, of course, we're going to have a jet fly over. Anyway, we got the hammock set up. We've got her tarp. She's got a new tarp. She's finally got all of her hammock camping set up done and fairly color coordinated. I have to say she wasn't excited that the tarp came with orange string instead of pink string to go along with her setup, but you know, got to have the priorities straight. But we're going to go get the rest of this camp set up, and I think we're going to try camping with our hammocks tonight. I had to sleep in my hammock last night. I can't do the tent thing. Okay, well, the tarp setup is done. It's a little unconventional, but we wanted to do kind of some porch style with the hammock tarps. And with us being close together like that, we kind of had to rig it up and make it work. But I think it's going to work pretty good. As long as we don't have, you know, a lot of blowing rain, I think we should be fine. And it feels like the wind is coming in kind of from the other side anyway, or kind of from this way. So I think we should be okay with that. Now I've got to get the dry firewood that we have put away and gather up some more for tonight. Alright, so I found this piece, and it's pretty dry. I think that'll work pretty good as soon as I process it. Well, I found this other piece here. It's a little bit bigger than I would normally do with my handsaw. But I got my silky saw. I think it's up to the job. I'm going to process that other stuff up first, and then I think I'll jump on this. So I want to break out the old cold steel Frontier Hawk and process some of this down into smaller pieces. That's kind of what got me last night, is I didn't really process anything down to smaller stuff. I just kind of assumed everything was dry enough it would be fine. And I know better, but I did it. So today, we're doing it right. Now this is some red oak, so it's pretty hard. It's already got some decent checks in it. So I'm gonna just set this thing in this check. Get it split down like that. And that's what we need, smaller pieces like that. Even wet stuff, or most of your wet stuff anyway, will still be fairly dry on the inside, so those will make good little pieces of tinder. Tuna sandwich for lunch and a Diet Dr. Pepper. Trying to fend off the love bugs. The love bugs are absolutely crazy. I thought we were getting out of the love bugs this year. No chance. They hit us hard here at camp. That's just how it goes sometimes. At least they don't bite, right? Well guys, I think I'm going to have to make a hard decision here and pull the plug on this trip. As you can see, the storm that's coming in is just getting bigger and bigger, and I don't want my wife and the dogs being uncomfortable, and if this storm's not going to let up, I think I'm going to have to go ahead and pull the plug. It's going to suck getting packed up in the rain, but you know, sometimes it's what you got to do is make the hard decision and do the right thing and know when to pull the plug. So it looks like it's not going to let us cook dinner tonight and things like that. So I think our best bet is to get this stuff wrapped up and get out of here. I guess it's time to get wet. There you go, buddy. Well, we got all wrapped up, we're heading back out of here. It started slacking up, but we're gonna get out of here before it gets worse. Before anybody says anything, I know how people are. I'm gonna tell you right now. My wife asked me before I started packing up if I wanted her to help me, and I told her no, that I wanted her and the dogs to go ahead and get in the truck and stay dry. I don't want to hear any mean comments or anything. That was on me. Now, she's not all about letting me do all of that, but this is my video, and she's not really wanting to be in the video, so I don't want her and the dogs out there getting soaking wet. So, just wanted to get that cleared up. Listen guys, if this is your first time watching one of our videos, I want to say thank you for watching the video. Go back and watch our backlog of videos, and leave me a comment, let me know what you think. If you like what you see, give me a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down there, and ring that notification bell so you'll know the next time we get a video posted. Alright guys, well I guess that's going to wrap it up for this video. Kind of rained us out, we ended up a little short, but that's okay. We still had a really good time. It was very relaxing. But anyway, thanks again guys for watching the video. I'll see you next time.